Liberty Hill has become a destination spot for people and families moving to the Central Texas, more specifically the Austin area. We've made several videos about Liberty Hill over the last year and a half, and in this video we're going to update some of that information for you, because if you're considering Liberty Hill, you're definitely going to want to see this, and you want to see what the changes are and what the changes are that are coming. And yeah, let's get after it.
Let's do it.
Welcome to the channel, or welcome back to the channel Living in Austin, Texas. My name is Jay. This is Jesse with the Brandis Properties Group. We are both licensed agents here in the state of Texas, and we love making these videos for you guys. What we love more is when you give us a call, text, email, nights, days, weekends, doesn't matter. We'd love to help you with any and all of your real estate needs.
Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Hit that little notification bell. That way you'll be notified of future content when it comes out. And smash that thumbs button or the like button.
With that being said, let's get this thing
going.
Man. Liberty Hill, Texas. Liberty Hill has grown a ton over the last year.
Yeah, it has.
We're talking new businesses, new restaurants, new fast food places, new schools, new roads, new communities.
Yeah.
Like the list goes on and on and on. And one of the things we want to point out to you guys is that this is going to continue to grow until it's all built out. From what I'm hearing and my understanding, the plan for Liberty Hill is to be the biggest city in Williamson County when it's all said and done. Now, I don't know what the time frame is on that. I heard 10 years, and that was a few years back, and maybe it still might be. But I think there might be a few obstacles in there, and if you guys check out the video of our top 5 reasons not to move here, you may see some of those obstacles that I'm talking about. But other than that, I'm pretty sure the plan is to continue moving forward for the most part.
Yeah, you know, with that growth that's coming, you know, it's kind of one of those unstoppable type things. We can't, you know, there's nothing we can really do about it. We can, kind of just mend with the growth. And, you know, with that growth, though, there's still a lot of communities out here that are available to you to look at, to move into. There's a lot of open space still that's already occupied by, you know, houses that have been built, and people are looking to move, still keep that small country feel to the, you know, big city right next door. So
that's
a lot
right.
of options still available.
That's right. And one of the things about Liberty Hill is it's still unique in the fact that there are master plan communities, but there are also like farm and ranch type properties. So the farm and ranch properties they're still here. There's communities dedicated to that type of living. And the other thing that you'll notice when you come out here is that you'll find, if you're after one of those communities with like 1 acre lots or half acre lots, you're going to find more of that in Liberty Hill than a lot of the other surrounding areas. And I think they just kind of planned it out that way because the space was already here, and after some of the other cities got built out, it's kind of like most of those type properties were kind of eliminated by just stacking in as many homes as you possibly can into one area kind of thing. So one of the things we're going to touch on today is schools. So each year, it feels like each year, it may not be each consecutive year, but it's pretty darn close. Each year, a new school opens up in Liberty Hill. Right now, there's, and I'd have to sit here and count them all, there's quite a few elementaries already there. They've opened up a couple more in the last several years. They just turned the intermediate school into an elementary school as well because of all the growth. This past year, a new middle school opened, so now there are 2 middle schools in Liberty Hill. And from my understanding, and this is what the plan is, and now these plans can change, but the time frame for the second high school, it's supposed to open in 2025, and that's going to be over in the Santa Rita Ranch area in case you guys are moving here with family and you want to go, hey, you know what, there's a new school. The new middle school is in Santa Rita Ranch. There's 2 elementaries over in that area too. And there's plans for a 3rd middle school in Bar W. Bar W, Bar K? Bar W.
Yeah.
Bar W. Bar W. Mixing up Lago Vista and Liberty Hill here. That's where their next middle school is going to go. And they've even discussed building another elementary in Santa Rita Ranch right across the street from the new middle school. So as you guys can see, this place is just exploding with growth. Lots of families moving to the area. The schools get pretty good ratings. If you want to check out the ratings, you can go to niche.com or greatschools.org and read about them. Now, keep in mind, some of these newer schools don't have ratings yet because they're brand new. So give it some time and they'll start popping up. But overall, you definitely get the feel that the district is well respected and well liked by the people living here.
It is. And, kind of talking about the schools, and the one high school, Liberty Hill High School, they made it to their football, if that's kind of your thing or is your thing.
Absolutely.
Football in the state of Texas, high school football in the state of Texas is a big thing. And,
it is.
The Liberty Hill High School, they made it to the state semifinal. So, yeah, that's pretty big. They're always they're a good team.
They are. They always say the teams to remember play in December. Liberty Hill plays in December.
For sure.
So let's talk about the roadways. With all this growth, you guys are probably wondering, what's the infrastructure like? What are the roadway systems doing?
Yeah, they're doing a lot, right? They're doing a lot of construction.
Yeah, they are.
So you've got U.S. Highway 183, which runs north-south, we're just going to talk about the communities just to the south of Liberty Hill, starting from, let's say, Cedar Park and running all the way north through Liberty Hill. They've now done there's a 183A, which is the toll road, which now connects into the old 183, if that all makes sense. We'll put a map up or something here so you can look at it.
Yeah.
But with all that growth and construction, and it's kind of caused a little bit of a mess.
I would say headache.
Yeah, big headache. Big headache. Big headache for the people traveling, commuting back and forth from Cedar Park, Leander, and from Austin. So, there are some alternate, right?
Alternate routes,
Yeah,
alternative routes. I
Sure,
mean,
something like that.
I think either could work there.
You've got Highway 29, which is running east-west, to get into Georgetown. But that's kind of a mess too, isn't it?
Yeah, there's certain times of day where you don't really want to drive there if you don't have to. But it's usually like around school drop-off time and school pickup time, and then
That's what I hear.
people coming home. Got a lot of people commuting from the Bertram, West Liberty Hill area going into work. So during those times, it's not the greatest. But outside of that, we're not at the point where it's bumper to bumper all the time. I mean, there's times where it feels like that, but it's not really.
It's good. It's okay.
All right, so some of the newer communities, and some of them are actually existing communities that are now expanding. The one I'm going to touch on real quick is Stonewall Ranch. It's been here for quite a while, about 10 years, maybe 11 years. But they are now building more homes. They cleared out some of the back area of Stonewall Ranch. Now they're putting more homes in there. If you guys are interested in Stonewall Ranch, you can check out Taylor Morrison, or you can give us a call, and we'd be happy to help you with that. The other area, Santa Rita Ranch. It's come up a couple times in this video with all the schools. Wow.
Yeah, we can't stop talking about it because of how, I guess it's pretty spectacular of a community that has it's been up now for several years now, and it's continuing to expand. We've touched on it before, in like I said, in a couple of our past videos. One of the builders out there, Toll Brothers, wow.
He just loves the Toll Brother homes.
I do.
He can't stop talking about them.
I can't.
We went and looked at that one, and he can't get it out of his mind.
I can't.
He compares everything that we look at from here on out. Toll Brothers,
Yeah,
Toll
right.
Brothers, Toll Brothers. I'm like, Jesse, there's more to life than Toll
there
Brothers.
is.
Come on, man.
I know.
But Santa Rita Ranch, guys, I mean, Toll Brothers, they're actually building a 55-plus community as part of Santa Rita Ranch. And from what we've seen in the renderings and what we've seen that's already out there in the homes that they have up, and they've got quite a few models as well. I mean, nice homes. But again, it's 55 plus. If you guys are moving here and maybe your parents are coming with you, or maybe you have someone that's 55 plus that might want that quieter lifestyle, I mean, it's right down the street from the rest of Santa Rita Ranch. So you can all kind of live in a row and have your own amenities and have your own stuff going on. I mean, it's kind of a win-win if you're coming out and you're bringing the entire family.
Yeah, and you still get to participate in all the activities that Santa Rita Ranch puts on, because they put on a lot throughout the year. They've got a coordinator, a scheduler that puts out family events throughout the year, so it's all available to you.
That's right. And if you guys want to see more on the 55 plus community, it's called Regency. We've got a video on our channel. Check it out. So now we're going to talk about entertainment, things to do in Liberty Hill. So Liberty Hill, keep in mind, it's transitioning from small town to middle town. Not quite huge, big town yet. But over the last several years, there's been more restaurants, more family-friendly things coming into Liberty Hill. If you get in downtown Liberty Hill, and I brought this up in other videos as well, but we're going to touch on it again. Hell or High Water's there. They've got a little brewery, little restaurant, good vibes. I mean, it's a fun place to hang out. My wife and I go down there pretty much once a week. Meet up with friends, go as a family, whatever it is. I mean, it kind of checks all the boxes for that. They got a nice little outdoor patio in the back, and I say little, it's kind of big. Live music on the weekends. Cool place to hang out. A couple other things to note. Main Street Social. It's kind of like I don't want to call it a food court, but it's indoor. And you got like a bar, a beer and wine bar in the middle for all you adults that enjoy adult beverages. In the outside area, a bunch of playscapes, tetherball, horseshoes, cornhole, all these different games for the kids. They also have a little stage out there where they have live music on the weekends as well. Inside, when it comes to eating, you've got a handful of places, including an ice cream shop, to where if you wanted to bring down the family and the family's really picky and maybe this kid likes that, or maybe, I say this kid, I can be picky, so we like to go there because there's something for everybody. They also have a little mini arcade. So if you want to come in and play some of those old school Street Fighter games, they got it there. They got a big air hockey table. That's fun as well. Kids tend to like that. We take my son out over there and let him bring a friend, and they go play air hockey, and they run around outside and whatever it is. And it's all kind of enclosed, so it's not like you're going to have kids sneaking out. So it makes it very, very nice and appealing for families.
Yeah, it is a really cool place. Of course, we went there and really enjoyed it. So
yeah, good times, good place to hang out, good place to go watch the football games, whatever it is.
Yeah.
All right, next we're going to talk about recreation. But before we get to that, it wouldn't be fair to not name some of the other places that are here. You got the Liberty Hill Tavern, cool place to hang out. You got the Liberty Hill Beer Market, another cool place to hang out. And the beer market, I think the last time I went there, they were serving pretty much more of an Italian selection of food. But that place is always packed. There's always people there. Another good place. And we can't not mention Dahlia's. Dahlia's is like one of those Food Network type places where they come out, and it's pretty well known. If you guys come into town, you got to check out Dahlia's. I mean, good country, home cooked chicken fried steak. And I'm getting hungry. But just wanted to mention those real quick. Now on to recreation. So Liberty Hills had a city park for years. The park's mainly made of some soccer fields and basketball courts and a little play skate for the kids. One of the things they've added this year is a swimming pool. So it's not open yet, but it is built, it is filled, and I imagine next year or this coming spring or whatever it is, it's probably going to open up. Another thing that was added to downtown is a splash pad. So if you're into the splash pad thing if you got little kids, that might be a good spot for you because it's just fountains spraying everywhere. You guys probably know what a splash pad is. I don't have to go into too much detail on that. But also, what we're starting to see is, like, if you're into the sports, they've got the rec league for soccer, they've got a rec league for basketball, and these are kids. I haven't seen too many adult leagues coming through yet, but they also have rec league for baseball. Football, I guess it covers all the major ones, man. Football's here too. What am I even saying? But what we're seeing now is there's places coming in and they take those warehouses and turn them into like a training facility for specific sports. So if you're serious about one of those sports or your kids are serious into those sports, there's opportunities for that as well. All right. So let's talk about location. Location in relation
That was good.
to some of the other things that are around Liberty Hill. Liberty Hill doesn't have a whole lot going on for things to do in the city just yet. I mean, they do have the fairs, they do have the parades, they've got some of that stuff. So it's not like it's nothing to do here. But let's talk about some of the bigger things that are nearby.
Yeah, you've got, for the summertime, the summertime, you're going to have your lakes, right? You're going to have Inks Lake to the west on Highway 29 going out to Burnett County. Mm-hmm. You're going to have Lake Travis to the south.
Lake Georgetown.
Lake Georgetown to the east. So if water sports are your thing, boating, plenty of that to do around here.
Yeah, fishing, boating, lots of water.
Camping, yeah. The other thing, too, is you've got, and again, we're kind of going back to the summer because we enjoy our summers here and our springs and summers. We've got a Kalahari water resort, which is in Round Rock, Texas, to the east, kind of southeast, yeah. One of the largest water parks in the state, I believe. And then you've got in Cedar Park, to the south of Liberty Hill, you have the H-E-B Center.
Yeah.
A lot of concerts, ice hockey for the Cedar Park Stars.
Yeah.
Which is the affiliate of the Dallas Stars.
There you go.
So, yeah, man, a lot of stuff to do in and around Liberty Hill.
So we get asked all the time, what's the best place to move in the Austin area if I'm bringing my family? I've got my kids, I've got my wife, I've got my husband, whatever it is. I want to be in a safe area where there's lots of families, lots of things to do. Like, where should we go? So before I answer that, I'm going to say everybody's got their own opinion on that. Everybody has a different viewpoint. Everyone looks at things differently. So we'll leave that at that. But I will tell you that Liberty Hill is very popular for people moving to town with families. The schools get high ratings. There's things to do. The sports programs are there. I mean, if they're into sports, they're there. And if you want to find a specific type of home, or if there's certain things you need, there's a variety of homes to choose from here. Now, I will say the price points, they're all over the place. I mean, you can find them in the low 300s all the way up to several million, just depending on what you're after. So definitely opportunities for different types of homes, definitely communities that you'll find a lot of young families in. I mean, just look at all the new schools coming up. They're building them because the current schools can't handle the amount of kids. So if I were to answer that question, that's how I'd answer it. You guys take from that whatever you want. If you want to have any more specific answers, or if you have specific questions about Liberty Hill or any other area in the Austin, Texas area, give us a call, text, email, nights, days, weekends. Doesn't matter. We'd love to hear from you guys. We're here to help you with all your real estate needs.
Yeah, and don't forget, subscribe to our channel if you haven't done so already. Hit that little notification bell. Smash that thumbs up button. And with that,
we got your back when you're moving to Austin, Texas. And until the next time, catch you later.
See ya.